How's it going? Back at it again. And this is what we're going with going into week 8 of the scouting. And I think we already covered that, but might as well get back into business. Start for Almanzar. And it was decent enough. He didn't give up 100 runs, so he gets a win. And here's another one from Avila. 1-0, and Jordan has an 11-game hit streak, and who knows if he continued that. Vinny is back now. Don't know what we do with the Arise problem. Gonna insert Vinny back into the lineup though. I guess we'll move Arise where he was for now. Vinny wasn't out here for this. Bobby Witt with 15 home runs. Here's Cade Povich on the mound, and unable to get the win is Minnesota. We get another win up in the division. Good. Now I can put Morales back in there. He's doing decent in AAA, 297 with his bat, but obviously diminishing because of the potential. Pereira 186, but we'll wait to the end of the month before we continue with that notion. Game against Nick Lyoto, Minnesota up, and they win 6-5. And now a good game against Chris Paddock to end the month, and Minnesota defeats Chandler, I guess. We made a little bit of a comeback, so Sal Lacey continues his good record. 7-1 this year for him. Kind of the surprise of surprises. And here is the end of the month. James Nishi, a tough month. Mason Barnett, tough. Velez hit 293. Donaldson 299. Wetzel did good. Walter Wannabe, where we want him to be. Bermudez struggling this season. Mauricio Alvarez not having a good year. Down at AA, Nixon Lane, 6 homers. I think we're going to have to make down to double A. Joel Fong to Class A for a while. Lobos is ready to play. Let's move him up. Guess we can move up. Wilson can't even play any other positions, so I guess move up Freeland. And Tim Wells will move back into the lineup. And we'll move Bennett to the bench for now. Kind of just a decision we don't want to make, but we kind of have to make. It's kind of interesting to keep Bennett in there. Do that. I think it's fair to move Wells down there. Almendrara on the mound, and he will pitch against this Padres team. This team is stacked. They got Stott hitting in ninth. It's like the best team we face all year.
This guy will swing at anything.
All one's the count.
Hey, one away, one away. Hey, two down here.
Yeah!
Finish him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a strikeout. And
Out.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know how to attack this guy?
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. He's out.
leading them into 21.
All one. Inside ball.
I won a basic finish out of
Fill it up.
Ball one. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
against the shift. He's hit.
That's a ball. Hey! Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. Count full.
I was supposed to then play.
Nobody.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
And a strikeout non-stop.
0-1. Ball.
Nice try, kid. You got this.
The left fielder, number 22, Rick Rocco.
Best rookies in the National League. Up near. So far.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
That's a ball.
Nobody.
Nope. That's inside. Three balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. That's
Hey! 0-1's the count. One and one. Nope. Outside. That's ball 3.
that one's hammered down the line, and this could be 2. And there's
Ball inside. Nope. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's out.
One out. Got one.
Hey!
in the
You got it.
play.
You got ball.
It's can't catch it. Bro, he's out.
The first baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Yeah! 0-1.
Hey, we got 2. Who down?
Ball.
And we got Machado looking.
Hey, we got no one here.
Ball. Hey! 1-1. That's outside. Ah! 2-2 is out. 3!
And Moncada goes down.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2. No ball, 2
Hey, we
strikes.
got one here.
That one drilled down the line. Melendez makes the catch.
2 outs here.
Hey! 0-1.
Keep grinding.
That one is hammered. That's put into the gap. It's going free. Taking way too long out there.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Park Young Kim.
Hitter one up.
Hey!
No.
0-1's the count.
Kim is more than capable.
Ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the play and Wits
He's out.
against the run. 5 clean innings for Fernando.
Hey! Hey!
And the cutter gets him 99.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Hey! 0-2. 3.
And the cutter again. He can tip
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey! Ball in.
Hey, push it first.
and he blew it by Tatis. 6 shutout innings for Alan Manzardo. It's finally 2-0. Michael Leland. And he wanted to get that cover. Nope. Away with that slider a couple times this game. On the line. He got Manny again looking. Number 10 for Fernando.
Yohan Moncada.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Finish.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Get him the chase right here.
I was off fastball.
Count is 3-2.
And he popped him up. Garcia moving in on it. And he makes the catch. And will come good for sure. And they get to home. A great lineup he faced, and he shut him down. Kept the game in control. And look at Jared Donaldson. He just is screaming to be called up to the majors. I think we might be doing that sooner than later if it continues. And we beat San Diego 8-0. Leandro Avila gets win number 4 on his young season. And to the scouting, Eric Rodriguez, what a disappointment. He jumps all the way to 154. And I was once excited for him, and now I shouldn't be. Carlos Hernandez hops to 10. It's not super duper impressive. Freddie Stevens hopping on the board, but not really that kind of a player. We might as well take a look at Ramos. I want to finish Daryl Goodwin, honestly. I'm pretty interested in him. Kareem Watkins jumping up the board. I'm happy to see that, and a little versatility to go with his skill set. Mike Phipps dropped, unfortunately. And Tino Navar not too good. I think we'll just look at Kareem Watkins this week and get a good feel for him. Kind of finish out all these players and see where they're at. I wouldn't be all that disinterested if Watkins could play and had a 70 to 80 potential. You know, he doesn't seem all that bad as a player. And finalize the week here. Game against Dylan Lesko, and he's obviously adjusting to the majors as much as Fernando Almanzar is. We lose 7-0 to him, so I guess he adjusted pretty quickly. 2 games ahead of Detroit, 3.5 ahead of Cleveland. They're creeping their way into the conversation here. And the South AC 7-1, man. That is cool to see. It's at Cleveland too, so let's get a game in here. Jordan Alvarez up to 12 home runs, 39 RBI. Oh man, it's tough to decide who we want to use. Pasquantino up to 79 power. Alright, let's use Vinny. Let's go with Vinny. Vinny kind of cooling off, and we'll see if we can change that. Here's what Cleveland has. They still got Dominic Fletcher playing good. Valera, Freeman. I mean, they got them. Haven't really drafted those superstar players that have made a clear impact on the team yet. I don't think Lincoln Ford made the team quite yet for them. Oh, he has made us. He is on the team. Ooh, I would love to get a game against Ford. I think that would be fun. It's Ford's rookie season as well. And put in the middle. Pasquantino. Usually that pitch to Alvarez would have been a home run.
Baseman number 9. Vinny
Herman.
Pasquantino.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
High fastball to Vinny.
Oh,
And
two
he
to count.
was good.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
2-2 to Vinny. Number 6 now.
3 balls, 2
Even
strikes.
count.
Hey, let the can up there get off.
And we strike out. Good pitch. And there's definitely strike through. So. Had to swing. Now out there.
Yeah, rip like you can. Here we go.
And he can't seem to get it going. And hope that he's facing the lefty, but down he goes. And he's unable to get a hit.
Hey, nobody out there.
Brown past Fantino trying to get a double play. Get it, but Cleveland makes a 1-run game. Furman, the player of the game, he scores all the runs. Hunter Brown, a good win for him. Here's Duran, and he closes the win. Another win for Assad Lacey, who's 8-1. And Ben Rainey suffers an injury, and Fernando Almanzar gets shelled. Gives up 5. Villa against Castillo, it's 4-2, but the Mariners come back and win 11-5. And here's Mize, and we win 3-1. And here's all these players grayed out. Claudio Ramos. He's projected to be pretty good, but at what? We don't really know. But he's kind of a diamond in the rough. Maybe he can be like a Donaldson and develop into something. Doesn't look all that bad. Second round option that looks pretty good. Kareem Watkins, maybe a late draft round pick, could hit for you potentially and maybe be a player that can play. And Terrell Goodwin, he might earn his way into consideration for that first round pick. Looks very solid at 18, good fastball. Throws left, he's got a splitter and a slide, a change. You know, you gotta worry about the home run per 9, but the walks are good, the strikeouts are good, the hits per 9 are really good. He's got good stuff. A changeup that can hit 89. An interesting player for sure. Average injury risk for him, low for Ramos, and average for Watkins. I guess all that matters is the exams. I think we should finish the profile for Usneil. Just considering he's ranked 4th. Maybe he can jump to 1 and change my way of thinking. But at this point, maybe I want to look at some later round kind of picks here. We got pick 100, 130. Maybe try to nail one of these later round picks. You got Antonio Lozano Looks pretty interesting at a later round pick. Ralph Bautista. I think I'm gonna scout some right field prospects here from the international region. See if we can find some later round guys that we like. And with this scout, definitely like the options we've built up. Bernardo Tejada might be someone we want to finish up after we get the info on the other pitcher we're looking at. You got Matthew Nixon. Could be good. Don't know what to look at here. Just want some later round options. Let's look at some international third baseman here. See if anyone can jump up the board to pique my interest. And we beat Seattle. Series against the Yankees. Lose 7-10. Another shootout and the Yankees win again. Almanzar shout again. 6 earned for Almanzar. And our pitching is losing us games. We do win 7-4 in another game here. The Yankees take the series. Not a series you want to lose. And now you got to play the Dodgers, who have Shane Bieber, Ohtani, and Bobby Miller on the mound. Shane Bieber up 1-0, and they win 2-0. I saw Lacy versus Ohtani, and let's see if we can do something here. go star versus star. We're facing Otani. Let's use Yordan Alvarez. Otani's hitting 367. Mookie Betts still hitting 300. This is why this team continues to be good. And then you got Marcelo Baladeras, better third baseman prospects in baseball, and he's developing into a good third baseman. And in Los Angeles for this one, going up against our friend Otani.
Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
Little cutter by him there.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. That one hit decently, but caught. Splitter that hung, and Feldman gets to it.
Leading off for the Warriors,
On
designated hitter,
1-0 off of Guerrero's home run. The middle, they had the shift on, and Otani underhands it and gets Alvarez.
The batter,
3-0 with some more solo home runs.
Alvarez.
That one bounced right to Betts' glove. Gotta be
Leading off
kidding
for
me.
Kansas City, the designated hitter,
Kel Garcia hit a home run, and Hefo hit a home run against us, going against Phil Bickford in the 9th. Crazy that Bickford's even pitching still. I mean, he's a solid reliever, actually. And a pitch that he shouldn't have thrown. Alvarez shows up in the 9th, makes it 4-2. Over 25, number 16 on the year. What you can do. And we come back and win. Stephen Kwan, a
Our
3-run home
highlights for
run.
this afternoon. First for the
And
victorious
Jordan
Kansas
sparks the comeback in the 9th. Wow. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Bickford blew the game. Kind of like you would in real life. Back to scouting. Quintaro is number 3 on our board now. Interesting. Let's finish the hot out now. See if we found any interesting later round selections here. Victor Barbon could be very good. Potentially 21 years old, a switch hitter with speed. Hannes Valdez, not the best. Not very interested in looking at those guys anyway. Let's just look at recently scouted. Ralph Bautista goes to 146. Antonio Lozano falls down the board, unfortunately. Reggie Kutch climbs up a bit more. Bourbon looks definitely interesting. I just don't know if it really fits kind of our range. And he gives us an option for a second round pick, I guess. But I'm more interested in Batista. And potentially Kutch. So I'm going to scout Batista and see what we can figure out. Todd Beam jumping up the board now, so everyone's making a case to get picked now later in the process. Elvis Navarre, he drops down. Darren Gamble. Got it. Alberto Oliva could potentially be alright. You got Rolando Hernandez jumping up the board. I think I'll go another week just to see. Kind of like it Alberto, but Hernandez could also be another interesting piece, so let's actually just look at Alberto. And hopefully we see some good results. Here's Almanzar against Miller. And the Dodgers win. Here's Louis Under against Oakland now. And the Athletics win. And the Athletics win again. The White Sox are climbing up the ranks, and we beat them this time. Now going against Texas, who's not having the best of years. Evan Cross putting together a good month. Rise up to 242, but definitely feeling the effects of regression. Why not get a game in with Cross and see how he's playing?
Batting ninth, the center
And
fielder,
up to
number
268 is average
Gavin.
against Arturo Torres.
Cross.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Miguel Garcia on with 2 outs. In the air. This is gonna be caught. Cross bases loaded against Perez. And again, identical outs for Cross. And enough from Texas off a single. And here's another single. Harder.
Now batting.
This is loaded in 1 out.
Roger.
Throw to third. It's Cooper hit a double, and it's 3-0. Here's Fireson. It's Cross. Throws it away. Out of that. Gotta hit that one. Up in the air. Unable to get anything going today. Langford. Base hit. Cross with a man on second against Holmes.
Here we go one time like a big dog.
Just can't get anything. We're getting incredible pitches, but not executing. Swung at the loudest pitch you'll see all day. And Cross goes down swinging. The Rangers win. Gonna jump down into a AAA game now. Let's get a look at Donaldson. He's got 22 home runs. Oh my goodness. What a tear he's on this season. Here's Donaldson in the box.
Ahoy!
Took a bad swing at
No ball,
him.
1 strike.
67th best prospect in baseball, Might be performing better than all of them. There it is down the line of run. It is not going to make it.
Hey, attaboy.
It's Donaldson. Stayed on everything today. Touching a little bit of pitches. Obviously that one should have been laid off him. See if we can finally have a good at that.
High. 0-1.
That one drilled, but way to a player. Donaldson 0 for 3 today, up against the lefty. Chance to tie the game.
Put. No
Outside.
balls. 1 strike. One.
Who would buy him?
1-2.
Just missed the slider. Middle base hit, and that will score 1 run. Donaldson comes through. Single.
Now
Anderson
batting.
makes it
The
5
first
to 4,
baseman,
and here's Donaldson.
Jared
Chance
Donaldson.
of the game.
0-1.
Burns. Plenty of pitches to work with. And a splitter, but I'm down 0-2. Out of back. Struck him out with a slider. We beat Texas, but another high-scoring game when Almanzar pitches. He gives up 4 earned. And Sandlin joins him with 3 earned right after. Olivia, no, or yeah, Oliva. Not terrible. Batista just drops down our board. Chris Franco injured, and he was ranked pretty high on the board. He wasn't that good, though. I'll get a look in with Winston Castro. past him. There he is. Got 3 weeks left of scouting. Do we want to take a late look at catcher? Got Jose Rodriguez, who could potentially be alright. Not really a good hitter. I mean, he is a decent hitter, but not really projected to be a good defensive catcher, so I don't know how interested I would be in that. Got Lando Booty here, who could potentially be alright. I guess we'll take a look. Yeah, I guess we'll finish all that. Go from there. Final week of June already. We kind of just flew by June. Didn't play much. The game ahead of the White Sox, but kind of struggled against teams that we probably should have beat. We should have won the series against Oakland and New York, and we didn't. We beat the Padres in a series, though, and the Mariners, and Cleveland, but lose to the Dodgers, and we could potentially be losing to the Texas Rangers here, and we do. Leander Avila, unable to get the win. Moving on, Mize on the mound, 4-0 win. That's cool to see. Let's jump down here to Double-A and see how Carrera's doing. He's hitting 292, so this is the first time we've seen him actually hit Double-A pitching well, so that's a good sign. Maybe we'll just keep him down here for now and watch the development get better. 65 overall for Chris Velez. He's actually improving much. Nixon Lane going up. Juan Castro getting better. And of course the improvement of the Hirosh. Bronson Aaron improving that power and that contact. Tejada up to 272. I'm very happy to see what Tejada's done. And Tim Wells putting together a decent year. The team's starting to come together. And let's hop into the game of Nixon Lane, one of my favorite prospects to use. Get to go against the Wichita Wind Surge. And they got some decent young prospects here. Will Gill. You can forget Will Gill.
And now, your Wichita Wind Surge.
Nixon Lane to lead off the game. Put into play, and it's going to be a hit, and Lane going for 2. It's close, but he gets in there. 18, and Tejada hits a 2-run home run. Lane in the second inning with 2 outs. He got a pitch he could hit, but hit up in the air and caught. Lane in the 5th inning now. And Lane, no he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. I really thought he just hit a no doubt. He's been giving him pitches to hit. He just missed that one. That one hit on the ground. He's hit everything he's seen so far. He's Lane in the 8th, going up against Manzo. A
No
good
ball,
curve.
1 strike.
Nasty.
0-2.
That one hammered but fouled. Goodbye, Lane. And Santana gets the win. We haven't really looked at our minor league pitching much, but Santana doing well, getting the win. Guess we'll have time to reflect soon. Montoya is no longer injured and has come off the bench, so good news for our team, man. As much as it'd be wise to send Almanzar down, I think he'll figure it out. And great pitching here from out of Vila. Gave us 3 quality starts. Got us 5 wins nonetheless, and service done well, and we'll move him back down to AAA. We'll move Alex Freeland down to Class A, and we'll probably look to trade him, to be honest. Sooner than later. But good to see Montoya back, and he's up to an 80. He's developed decently while he's been injured. Might as well flip that around and get Montoya out there sooner, give Almanzar an extra day of rest. Hopefully Montoya can come and turn it on and pitch well. Kevin Kopp's not doing terrible as the opener. He kind of held his ground. Back to his normal role. I mean, whatever, Santana's fine until we get to the break. Up to a 70 now, he's definitely close. Tim Horner. Pete Washington, super good to see. Edgar Vargas even coming along pretty well. His potential went down to a B. Oh no. Well, never mind. Vargas has really failed us. Maybe it's a good thing that we're looking at pitching this year. And Vargas, he might have to be a guy that has to go. He just hasn't developed with that walk per 9 being so low. It's pretty sad to see. Was definitely a fan of Vargas when we drafted him, but obviously he can't overcome his weakness, and he's definitely fallen victim to it. And if Villa can do well, maybe he can come back for his September call-ups, but don't think that's what we're going to look for now. Here's Salesi, we get the win, and here's Montoya back against Cleveland. We're up 7-1, and Montoya gets the win. 2-0 Cleveland, and the Guardians beat Almanzar. Now he seems to be in the shadow of Montoya, and it's not working well. Cleveland falls 6-3. The end of the month, Edgar Vargas struggled, and obviously we've seen him go down a potential Nathan Webb. Tough. Esteban Tejada hitting for 16. Jared Donaldson 286. Tim Horner 2.35 ERA, and Dick Harding. A great month for him. Ryan Jeffers on the trading block, and he's having a career year. He's in 348, but he's on that huge contract. Obviously, we won't be able to afford him. They made the move for Moreno, and Jeffers has just been on the block. Here's Colson Montgomery on the block as well, 87 overall. Casas on the trading block, and his potentials went down, and his productions went down. Not to say I'm not happy, but I'm actually pretty happy that's happening. Here's Stevenson. Some interesting options. The one that piques my interest is Wyatt Langford. He's very interesting because you got 2 years of control. You know he's going to become better. He's kind of a pretty good hitter already. He can play the position. He's not a bad left fielder, but we're just kind of packed in the outfield. We don't really need him. Jose Ramirez for a trade candidate. Only 5 home runs this year for Ramirez. Max Clark on the trading block. Plenty of your club control here. Giving up on Clark soon. Got Waters. He's hitting 284. Of course, in limited time, though. It's 4.5 games ahead of Detroit here in the month of July. Looking at the lineup, Kwan, Arise, 238. It's improved, but the RBIs are not going up. And we might have to cut loose, or at least consider Garcia. I think we should try Garcia for a while. No, that's what he's here for. Let Arise come off the bench and maybe redeem himself, and we'll have him hit lefties still. He's just struggled. Cons went down in overall, but his production has been what you'd expect. 21 home runs for Alvarez. Freddie Furman, 284. About the player that you would expect from him. 246 for Curtis, and he's hit a couple home runs. Astor Ruiz up to an 80 again, and 280 average. And Melendez, 245. Pasquantino, 242, and maybe it is time for a move. Pat Pasquantino struggling, but Cross 257. Pretty happy with that. Man, 10 home runs for Garcia already. He's on a power surge this year. You know, if Pasquantino struggles, I think it might be time. 285 for Louis Yoder. He's really hit his ceiling down here. Not going to get much better. Jared Donaldson just continues to get better week by week, day by day. Carrera hitting 300. Went down 6 power left, man. Like, come on, what's going on with that? No home runs for Garrett Reed this year. Interesting to see at least. Juan Castro, he is real close to being a AAA kind of guy. Chad Bennett improving a little bit. Tejada 275, and I'm really impressed with what he's done this year. And another thing I want to do is change Donaldson's position. I want him to be a first base that can play outfield. And Donaldson, I think, has earned the right to play on this team. And we're going to add Donaldson to the 40-man roster and allow him to make his MLB debut. Now, who would we trade or send down at this point? I think it's time to trade off Pasquantino. You've kept him on the team for so long and haven't really quite fought out who would we even trade him for. I imagine a contender would be most interested. But I'm more interested in trading him to a National League team than an American League team. The Pirates are definitely a team that needs a first baseman. Braves are not a team that needs a first baseman. Let's look at the standings again. Mets are in no chance. You got the Nationals and the Phillies who are close. The Pirates definitely would be the most interested, I believe. And yeah, you can't even count those NL East teams in, but you got the Rockies who are interesting as well. They could easily be in the mix here. Got Ivan Melendez playing good rookie ball, and you also got Ricky Nito. I think you gotta look at the Pirates as the team that would want them the most, and we'll see who they offer in the trade finder, and maybe we'll think about it from there. Just want to see the Rockies would offer Gates. Well, they're not going to be the team. Abraham Gonzalez, not really the best. You got Stanley Tatsuki. Elvis Ruiz maybe could be a player that could work for us. We got any catchers that I like? No. Andy Rodriguez, I'm not in on. They're definitely interested in moving on from this second baseman, Stanley Takasu, but I just don't really know what kind of role he would play in the organization. We're kind of good on middle infield prospects right now. When it comes to talent, they don't have much young talent other than pitching. And Elvis Ruiz really is the option here. The kid from Cuba. Could look around to other teams. Got the Diamondbacks definitely, the Giants, and the Padres. Got the Brewers and the Rockies in the mix as well. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely make a case for the Diamondbacks to make this move. The Nationals definitely could make a big splash making this kind of move. Harper's playing first, so it's not going to happen. I think we'll look for the Diamondbacks, and I don't really want to help them get better, but if they have more of what we got, they got Ricky Kelso down here. They have catchers. They got Ruben Bridges from California. really that advanced upgrade that we want. Sandy Richard. Not interested in him. Hickman. Not that interesting as well. Yeah, I think maybe we just do it for Elvis Ruiz. Get someone else to go along with him. I think maybe Rick France. Why not? We're going to do this deal here, and we're going to trade off Vinny Pasquantino, and it might be the turning point to the season, good or bad. But I'm ready to move on from Pasquantino and give Donaldson the job. I think he's earned it. And he's just played so well in AAA that I think it's time for him to get his spot that he deserves. A 5th round pick making his pro debut, and I think he'll just be better than Vinny. And let's go with this deal right here. And I'm going to have Donaldson play every day at first base. I think he's just a little bit more advanced than Curtis. And nobody that can play first base up here. Even Alex Freeland can't play first. Could we get a first baseman, maybe? I think we actually have the budget now. Freddie Freeman. Why not get Freddie Freeman to play some AAA baseball? Guess we won't have him for a game now. I'm worried who are we gonna have play for a game. Just gonna have to remember to make that change. Stripers are 10-0 in their last 10 games. What a stat. At the scouting, Castro, pretty good. Orlando Moody hops up the board a little bit. Olivia, he's got a good arm. Don't know what he would really turn out to be, but running out of time now. Oh wow, Darrell Cortez flew under the radar here. Definitely want to get a good look at him. Guess we should get a look at Matt Nixon. And advance. Stepping into the first game of Jared Donaldson's career, he will make his pro debut, and we made a huge move by bringing him up and trading away Pasquantino, basically saying, you're our guy for the next couple years. And we haven't even seen him play pro ball yet, but we've seen him tear the cover off the ball and double and triple A. I think we have good fallback options if it doesn't quite work out the way I think it will, but I have a good feeling about Donaldson. I think he's lived to prove people wrong. Getting a chance to show some people what he can do. To Brown getting the highlight here.
Leading up for the Royals.
Yeah, 2-0 lead. Donaldson against BB.
Ball one.
Here we go.
Ball, that's in.
BB 2-0 to Donaldson. Up in the air, Donaldson not gonna get his first hit there. That's what the fans are waiting for.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Gavin.
2-1 with Ferreira hitting a home run.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, let her rip, let it go.
Bouncer to first and a touch on the bag. It's 2-2. Noel hit a home run, and now Clemmy. Donaldson almost got his first hit and more. Good by him.
0-2.
On the ground, and maybe you should have let it off.
He's out.
Gets him out. It's Jimenez. Oh, it's better play.
Now batting.
Good two. Donaldson up to hit against Allen.
Nope, that's inside.
Checked his swing, thankfully.
Your turn. He's going.
Nope.
And he's safe. Took the bag. Kel Garcia with the stolen base. Donaldson a wild
2
swing.
balls, 2 strikes.
And Donaldson chases, and down he goes. The runner advances. Strikeout again. Here's Donaldson in the 10th, down to his last out.
Ball, that's off the plate.
0 for 4 in his debuts so far. Changeup, just can't quite get it. Hit on the ground. Could this be his first hit? Jimenez says no, and the Guardians win. Where Ferreira, the player of the game, hits the home run to tie the game, and not the way you want to debut it if you're Donaldson, but not really his fault. Hughes cross up to hit. And we move on, and the Rays win again. Double M on the mound. A no-hitter into the 7th inning for Double M. Flaherty against Fernando Almanzar. What a matchup there. I think I'm going to save that one. Gonna play 2 minor league player lock games here, and then we're going to save that game for the next one. Got the draft coming up. I think we'll save that game for that. Don't really have many prospects to look at down here anymore, with Donaldson being the next man to move up. But here is Louis Older. Why not get a game in with him? See how he is developing. Here's Wolf. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1. 0-2.
And a wild strikeout to start the game off. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Yoder, who struck out. Getting another chance here in the second. That one put into play, but caught. Here's Yoder here in the 5th now. That one hit well again, but isn't caught in. Yoder, an automatic double, and that could have been a triple if it didn't go over the wall.
Now batting.
2-2 now in the 6th inning. Yoder up to hit again. Waves at it.
0-1. Ball.
Bad pitch to swing at there, not doing itself any favors. And a strikeout to end the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8.
Yoder. That one hit well, but it's a home run and a walk-off home run. Wow, I didn't think it was gone. Louis Yoder with a walk-off. So a double and a walk-off home run for Yoder. What a hit. Have a moment then. Willie Yoder, the player of the game. Why not? And here is a game for against Springfield. Do we want to go Tejada here? It's a lefty though, so maybe not. Maybe a Roshi. Chris Velez. Feliz, never could say it right, but maybe we should do Aaron. A lot of good options here. I'm gonna go with Feliz. Anthony Gomez on the mound. Can't believe Edgar Vargas' potential fell. Really biggest surprise of this game so far, I guess, but kind of could see it trending that way. That one hits up in the air. And can't do much with that slider. It's Feliz. Competitive balance first round pick is Feliz. Would buy him.
Okay.
Nick Williams with the mixed strikeouts. That one hit well, but will be caught again. Here's Velez against Watson.
1 ball, no strike.
Find a gap, okay? Find a gap.
On the ground. He's out. 9-1 is this game. A bad game here. 13-3. Nixon Lane hit a home run. But Springfield takes care of business. Oh yeah, Elvis Ruiz needs to be playing. I don't know what I'm thinking with this. Yeah, let's move Nathan Webb down. Donaldson got his first couple hits. Got an RBI. He's got 3 hits. Okay. Good to see the kid from Oklahoma. He's made his debut. We're closing in on the All-Star break in the draft and looking forward to Fernando Almanzar against Jack Flaherty next episode. Got a series against Colorado in Colorado. That should be fun. You got a series against St. Louis and Boston, of course. See if Sandoval pitches for them. 4 games ahead of Detroit. And that'll do it for this one. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as me.